How can I delete all web history that matches a specific query in Google Chrome? In Google Chrome, is it possible to delete all search history that matches a specific query, for example, n.wikipedia.org?
Update Jan 2019. Now Chrome supports the keyboard shortcut Ctrl or A. Original answer. You can take the hacker shortcut injecting JavaScript code. Step 1. Since Chrome history is queried inside of a frame, we have to visit chrome://history frame/ copy and paste URL. Step 2. Do the search query. Step 3. Open the Chrome console F12 or Ctrl+Shift+E or I, and execute. Step 4. Hit the Remove Selected Items button. Actually, this deletes the elements in the current page. I might try to extend it, but it's a good starting point.
That's simple and easy. Search for what you want to remove. Select the first one. Now scroll to the latest result. Press Shift and choose the latest one. Now all matches are selected, and you can remove them together. In some cases, removing an address from history results is not enough for stopping that address from appearing in URL bar auto suggestions. In that case, visit here, this URL.
For literal values of query. You can even query your Chrome history using SQL. Firefox 2, see below. Of course, the appropriate file path will have to be changed. First of all, you need to locate the Chrome history file. This is, on my system, in, which ought to translate in a more general. In there, you will find a history file. It is a SQLite3 file, and to manipulate it, Chrome has to be closed. If you make a mess of it, delete the history file and start anew. It's just as if you had cleared the whole Chrome history. Then, rename the file to history.sqlite3 and install Slightman or any other SQLite3 editor. In Windows, double-clicking on the file might be enough to trigger a suggestion. Then open the file. Some utilities might not need the renaming thing. Maybe try without renaming first, to save work. In the URLs table, you will find the URLs you have visited. For example, I can run the query. To view all occurrences of meetup in either the host or path name part of the URLs I visited. Or I could search for PR0N, or anything at all, as long as I adhere to SQL syntax. You can even use the other information to run the query, for example the time of last visit. Only remember that you need to convert the dates to Chrome time, which is the number of microseconds elapsed from January 1st, year of our Lord 1601. On a Unix box, typing date plus %s will tell you the number of seconds, multiply by 1 million, add 11,644,473,600 and you're done. For example, select visits after October 1st, 2013. To delete, just replace, select, with delete and press F9 to execute the query. You can use now instead of the current date, and any other SQLite syntax. In case, the archive history file holds the last history archived by Chrome. When you're done, if needed, rename back the file to history. Automating it, one-click sanitization. You need a command line SQLite utility such as SQLite3 or Scotool. Then you write a script or batch file, modifying the code below with the appropriate paths. You don't want to clear my history leaving yours untouched, do you? Only remember that this erases your history on your instance of Chrome. If, for example, you use a proxy, and that proxy keeps logs, all those URLs will be still available in the logs. Update. Also, if you're using some brain-dead SQL tool that requires the file to have an explicit and known extension, you will have to perform an appropriate rename before starting operations, and another to put things back in order when you've finished. Anyway, once this is done, double-click on the script icon and hey presto, your Chrome history is sanitized. It works with Firefox too. Its timestamps might be in some other time reference frame, though, possibly plain Unix, so check the water before jumping in. How about cleaning cookies? You might want to do the same thing to cookies instead of history. But you'll have noticed, in the Chrome data directory, other files than history, one of which is named cookies. Smile. Advanced track covering. The SQL trick above is not limited to deletions. You can modify entries with the update command, and after deleting unneeded entries, you can use insert with the appropriate time and date macros to have Chrome believe that you visited some URLs you did not actually visit, or did not visit at some time and date. This may come in handy in those cases when sanitizing a browser session would result in an unlikely picture of someone staring glazedly at an empty browser window for a very long time, and some kind of idle navigation is preferable. Of course, this assumes that no one notices that each day there is exactly the same navigation template.
You can either visit chrome://history or chrome://history frame. On the page you can start searching, and when all results are listed simply hit Ctrl+A to select all visible items. Pressing it again deselects all items. With the selected items simply delete them via del key.
If you want to support the channel,